Hey there, Matt Easton of Scholagladiatoria. So first up, this is just a really short video and not talking about a particular topic like I normally do, so not talking about a specific bit of history or particular weapon or this kind of thing, but really just to talk a little bit about my channel. So I have obviously been doing this channel for a few years now. I think I started seriously kind of putting effort into it in 2013, so that's like 3.5 to 4 years that I've been plugging away at this now, and you know, we've seen fantastic growth in that time. I have noticed that in the last year growth has slowed down, and you know, I think partly that's down to me. My videos may have become monotonous for some people. The scope of what I cover is far more narrow than people like Lindy Beige or Metatron or Scalagram. I don't cover computer games, and I you know, don't cover lots of the different, you know, Metatron does stuff about linguistics and Lloyd does every kind of thing, and even Scal does all sorts of stuff, even about, you know, weight loss and stuff, which is great. But you know, I maybe I'm a boring individual, but I kind of limit most of my videos, you know, above 90% I would say, to pretty much weapons and history. And you know, that has virtues to it. I understand that for some people you might prefer that, but I am realistic about the fact that my channel is always going to have a narrower appeal because of that. Because you know, one of the biggest communities on YouTube to tap into obviously is anything to do with gaming, and really, quite honestly, I wouldn't be against that in theory, but I just don't have time to play computer games. Between my very busy day job, unfortunately it's been too busy for a while now, but my very busy day job, running my 2 fencing classes, running 1 fencing class and being involved with the 2nd fencing class, buying and selling antiques, and having a kid and a family and doing all the other things I do, I just don't have more time, unfortunately, to do things like playing computer games and stuff. And frankly, also, I have other hobbies such as shooting, as you guys know, and so I'd rather, to be honest, spend more time shooting and doing sort of real life things rather than necessarily playing computer games. Not to say that I don't play computer games or to put down people who do. I enjoy playing computer games, and I do play Mount and Blade Napoleonic Wars, as I often mention in my videos, basically because it's the only game that I have time to play. There are other games I occasionally play, Call of Duty, and occasionally play various other things, but and I'm quite excited about the new X-Wing Alliance, or the new graphics version of it that looks pretty cool, because I used to enjoy playing that game. But basically, just to say, I completely understand that my channel has a more limited scope than channels such as Lindy Beige, and of course his channel is far bigger than mine, but Metatron's channel is, and again, congratulations to Raffaello. He's done a really great job. He's a great presenter. I find him very enjoyable to watch myself, and I've been watching his channel since he had, I can't even remember, like 20,000-30,000 subs or something, and now he's nearly got as many as me, and I'm sure he's going to go way past me. He's certainly growing at a faster rate than I have been. But that all being said, I am planning to diversify slightly what I do, partly because it has to be said, you know, YouTube is one of my incomes. It's not a big part of my income, unfortunately, but you know, something's better than nothing, and there are certain videos I do that very noticeably to me earn me more than other videos, and one of those are the movie and TV fight reviews, and anything I do related to Game of Thrones, Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, that kind of thing. So and they are fun to do, I must say, and I am aware of the fact I haven't done many of those in the last 6 months. Okay, so I am going to do some more of those, and hopefully I'm gonna aim to do one of those imminently. One of my next few videos is going to be one of those kind of things, and they are fun to do. And really, the only reason that I haven't done one of those for a while is just simply because I've been so pressed for time in my own personal life that the weapons videos are often the easiest for me to do, because I can just grab a new weapon that I've got and just talk about it for 10 minutes. so relatively easy for me to shoot. So I'm going to do more of those, and also I have been getting to grips with some new video editing software which I might put to use. I have a plan and a hope to do mini history documentaries, and this will involve far less of me in front of the camera. It will be my voice. I'll try to talk in my most BBC way, but it will involve my voice, but more visuals and you know, things like original paintings and artifacts and photos and this kind of stuff, because that's just something I've wanted to do for a while, and I've now got some video editing software that I think will be able to make that happen for me. The other thing which I've been getting to grips with is Google Hangouts, and for a long time I've wanted to do more interviews with other HEMA people and other history people and other YouTubers as well on my channel, and that is absolutely, that's one of my resolutions for 2017, is to do some of those, to do as many as I can manage to arrange. So obviously I've done things face to face with people like Dr. Capwell in the past, and even the one appearance with Lloyd, with Lindy Beige at the Time Commanders thing. But I'm intending to do actual Google Hangouts and film those, and I know some really interesting people who know about weapons and fighting systems that I don't know very much about, and I don't talk much about because I don't know much about them. So if you want to know about German longsword, Lichtenauer longsword, I don't talk about it much because I don't study it, okay? So I don't feel qualified, and I know lots of people out there. I mean, I can say some basic things about it, but I'm not qualified to make videos on that topic, but I know some people who really are. So I won't drop names yet, but for any of you involved with HEMA, there will be some people you've heard of, and I will be doing chats with them. And also I believe I might be appearing once or twice on some other people's YouTube channels in coming months. So anyway, just some ideas of what's coming up for the next few months on my channel. I'm not going to massively change things, but I want to slightly diversify and hopefully make, you know, diversify what I'm making and hopefully make the channel a little bit more fun and a little bit more interesting, and hopefully draw in some new people. But this is where I ask you to contribute. Make suggestions underneath this video of things you would like to see me to do, because if I see 10 people all say the same thing, I'll probably do it. Okay, so if there's a particular, and not just like, I don't mean just like, Matt, we want to hear more about flails, or Matt, we want to hear more about falchions. Actually, types of videos. So what types of videos would you like to see me do? Would you like to see more demonstrational, instructional videos? Would you like to see me physically moving around more with the sword and or a weapon of any kind? Would you like to see more stuff about armour? That's a little bit more difficult and time consuming to do, and there are other people who are doing very good armour videos, like Ian Laspina of Knight Errant. But what types of videos would you like to see me do more of? Maybe that I've done a little bit in the past but you'd like to see more of, or something that I've never done in the past, a type of video I've never done that you'd like to see me do in the future. Another thing I would like to do, if I can make it happen, are roundtable discussions, and I would really, I've got some very good mates who are very interesting and very knowledgeable, some of them far more knowledgeable than me, and I would love to get some of those people around the table and actually film that and do group conversation videos, because I think that'd be quite interesting. Anyway, there's some ideas for what I would like to see on my channel in 2017, but I want you guys to tell me what you would like to see on my channel in this year. And as always, an important last message. With notifications, I understand, you know, I've mentioned this before, YouTube has changed the system slightly. Where you're subscribed, there's a little bell symbol, click there to get notifications if you're getting the sense you're missing any of my new videos coming out. But additionally, a lot of people recently have been asking me questions which have been dealt with in previous videos, and those videos are quite easy to find. But because YouTube doesn't promote old videos very well anymore, if you're curious about a subject, before asking about it on my channel or any other channel, just look in the search, just search in my videos to see if something comes up, because there's a lot of my old videos which contain, dare I say, some useful information, and you might find that I've covered the thing that you want to know about. I might have covered it 2 years ago. So go back and look at my old videos. Some of them I will cover that ground again, but you know, you may as well look and see now whether one of my old videos is already covering what you're interested in. Anyway, yes, so please feed in and let me know what you'd like to see from the channel in 2017. And please stick with the channel and share it everywhere you can. Try and get other people watching it. And also sign up to the Facebook page, because I do always put additional information and comments and links to my newest videos on the Facebook page as well. Cheers, folks.